Good afternoon, Reno fans, and welcome to Aces Baseball on the Air. Yet another beautiful day here once again in downtown Reno as we get set for Game 3 of this 3-game weekend series between your Reno Aces and the visiting Las Vegas 51s. Well, fans, once again, my name is Seth Smith. I'll be on the call this afternoon as the Aces look for revenge in the final game of this 3-game series against the in-state rival, the Las Vegas 51s. Aces head coach Greg Gross will send southpaw Anthony Vasquez to the mound, looking to put Reno back over the 500 clip as the Aces come in with a record of 50-50, while the 51s enter this series finale at a clip of 47-53. Fans, this will be the final home game for the Aces until August 1st, when they will welcome Colorado Springs here to Greater Nevada Field, as we are just about probably 15 minutes or so away from first pitch. Still plenty of time to get down here to Greater Nevada Field. A beautiful day as the fans still filing in. Reno dropped Game 2 of this series last night by a score of 5-4. Although leading twice in the game, the Aces bullpen was unable to hold the lead as Vegas was able to come back. They scored 3 runs between the 6th and 7th innings to earn their first win here of the series. The Reno Aces' Ildemaro Vargas extended his hit streak to 21 games. That is a season best for the shortstop. Last night, following his double in the 3rd inning, Vargas would end the night 2 for 4. Aces starting pitcher Taylor Clark worked 6 innings. He struck out 2 while allowing 4 earned runs. And Reno currently sits in 3rd place in the Pacific Northern Division and 7 games back of the first place Fresno Grizzlies. Reno's Christian Walker continues to impress as he had himself a nice series through the first 2 games. Walker has gone 6 for 10 to lead Reno. He has a home run and has also driven in 7. He's now raised his batting average to .292 on the year while driving in 52 runs on the year. Well, fans, still plenty more to come here on a gorgeous afternoon from Greater Nevada Field. But first, listen in as the voice of the Aces, Ryan Radke, brings you today's Aces memorable moment. Welcome back as we are live from Greater Nevada Field on this Sunday afternoon. We get set for the series finale between the visiting Las Vegas 51s and your Reno Aces, celebrating Archie's birthday here at the ballpark. A dramatic entrance as he gets a helicopter fly-in, and the Reno Aces mascot Archie celebrating his 10th birthday here with us at the ballpark. And as we get ready for first pitch, let's first take a look at the scoreboard and a look around the major leagues and get you caught up on the Major League Baseball scoreboard from around the league. Plenty of games in action. Toronto leading Baltimore 5-4 in the top of the 9th. It's Boston on top of Detroit 6-0. That game in the bottom of the 4th in Detroit. Pittsburgh up big over Cincinnati 9-2 as the Reds are down to their final at-bat. Miami looking to win the series over Tampa Bay, leading 4-1 in the bottom of the 9th. Just underway in Washington, the Nationals up on the Braves by a score of 3-0. And the Dodgers responding well after a loss last night, topping the Brewers now in the top of the 5th. It was 10-2. They just scored another run to make it 11-2. And a couple of tie scores. Bottom of the 6th in Kansas City, Minnesota and the Royals tied at 2. Cardinals and Cubs tied at 2 in the top of the 5th. And just underway in Texas, 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Still plenty of games upcoming as well. Giants taking on the A's, Angels and Houston. It'll be the Mariners with the series finale against the White Sox, San Diego and the Phillies. The Major League affiliate here of the Aces, Arizona Diamondbacks, taking on the Rockies. That game will begin at 1:10 from Arizona. Zach Greinke getting the start in that game. And in the Sunday night game, it's a couple of New Yorkers going at it. The Mets taking on the Yankees, and that will be a Jacob deGrom and Masahiro Tanaka matchup. And one game finished. It was game 1 of a 2-game doubleheader between the Padres and Phillies. Padres winning big by a score of 10-2. Tyson Ross takes the win in that one. That's all the scores and updates for now, but don't go anywhere, Aces fans. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll introduce today's starting lineups and dive into today's starting pitching matchup. Well, here we are, series finale, and the final game of the homestand for the Aces, and last home game until August 1st for Reno as they take on the in-state rival Las Vegas 51s. Let's take a look at the 51s lineup here today. Leading off, we'll be playing shortstop Christian Colon. Colon has now played in 3 different positions in all 3 games now. Colon will lead off and play short. Jeff McNeil hits second and plays second base. Patrick Kivlahan has been good at the plate. He bats third and plays right field. Former ace Zach Borenstein has been an ace killer so far this year. He hits fourth and starts in center field. Peter Alonso bats fifth. He'll play first base. Inserted into the lineup for the first time, did not play last night and gets to start in left field is Dominic Smith. Phillip Evans had a quick night last night. He came into the game as a defensive replacement and then was ejected following a time clock violation, as he'll hit 7th and play third base. Colton Playa does the catching. He'll hit 8th, and on the mound batting 9th for the 51s will be Cody Martin. Martin will face the lineup penciled in by head coach Greg Gross of the Aces that looks like this. Ildemaro Vargas once again will lead it off, currently riding a 21-game hit streak. After 2 hits last night, he starts at shortstop. Ray Fuentes will play center field. He bats second. Christian Walker has been on a tear as of late. He hits third and plays first base. Socrates Brito is back in the starting lineup. He hits cleanup and plays right field. Kevin Crone hits fifth and will play third base. Starting in left field and hitting 6th will be Cesar Puello. He's hitting 300 so far in the series. Doing the catching here for Reno will be Anthony Recker. He'll hit 7th. Jack Reinheimer is back here in an Aces uniform, and he gets his first start. Batting 8th and playing second base. And on the mound doing the pitching for Reno will be the left-hander Anthony Vargas as he hits 9th and will be on the mound. Let's go ahead and take a look at that pitching matchup. First for the visiting 51s, the right-hander, 6'5", 250, Corey Oswalt from San Diego, California. Oswalt comes in with a record of 4-4 on the year. This is his 11th start of the season, a 5.32 ERA and 47 1/3 innings. His last outing actually came against the Aces. It was back on June 22nd where he went 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, did give up 2 home runs, struck out 5 and walked 1. His counterpart will be the southpaw, Anthony Vasquez, 6 foot, 190-pounder from San Antonio, Texas, 31 years old, as he comes in with a record of 6-3, a 3.77 ERA for the Aces southpaw. 16th game of the year, 9th start for Vasquez. He's thrown in 63 1/3 innings this year, as Vasquez enters again with a record of 6-3 on the year. Against Las Vegas, Vasquez has made 2 showings against the 51s. He has dominated in 12 innings of work so far, allowing just 3 runs and striking out 12. His last outing came on July 17th right here at Greater Nevada Field. He went 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, and did not record a decision in that start against Tacoma. Vasquez started 22 games for AAA Toledo in 2017. He finished with a record of 9-9 and ERA just over 4 at 4.06. He also made 5 starts for AA Erie, going 3-1 with a 2.84 ERA. Vasquez does have some time in the big leagues, made his major league debut on August 23rd, 2011 with the Seattle Mariners. He made 7 total starts in 2011 and went 1-6 with a 8.9 ERA. He has not returned to the big leagues since 2011, but as mentioned, his last start came July 17th against Tacoma, where he went 5 innings. He has not made it out of the 5th inning since June 22nd, and that was a start against Las Vegas. So his last outing against the 51s, he went 6 innings, 5 hits, just 1 run while walking 3 and striking out 6. He threw 95 pitches in that game, but he looks to give the Aces a series win here in the final game of this homestand. The Aces have been playing extremely well. They dropped last night by a score of 5-4, but look to rebound here this afternoon. The Aces are being introduced. They're taking the field. We'll give you the umpires here today. Calling the balls and strikes will be the crew chief, Brian Fields, behind the plate. Down the first base line, Alex Ziegler, and down the third base line, Sean Allen. As the players make their way out of the dugout, they get set for national anthem. A good scene here prior to first pitch. Again, celebrating Archie's birthday. Plenty of mascots here in attendance, and should be a fun day here at the yard as we get set for first pitch. Again, 50 and 50 are the Reno Aces. 51s come in 47 and 53 in the Pacific Southern. As the fans begin to rise here, we'll get set for national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have first pitch right here from Greater Nevada Field.